What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Humbug Outdoors Fishing. It's your boy C. Smith here, and today we're going to be talking about probably my favorite baitcast rod of all time, and that is the Dobyns 734C, and this is in the Fury series. And you guys know I don't do reviews unless it's something that I really truly believe in and that I've fished a lot. That way you guys don't get an unbiased, review. You guys know how much pond fishing I do just around the area, and this is kind of my go-to rod right here because of the fact that it is a medium heavy-ish action, and it can kind of cover all different types of fishing. So yeah, we're gonna cover some of the specs and what I like about this rod, so hope you guys enjoy the video. All right, so the Dobyns Fury 734C is a 7-foot 3-inch heavy fast action rod. It is a one-piece 10 to 20 pound line ratio and a 1/4 to 1 ounce weight recommendation on the rod, and most of the time the price is between $110 and $120. You'll find that at about 95% of the tackle shops. So first we're gonna go over probably the thing of all the aspects of this rod that I like the most, and that is price. So this rod right here is priced between $110 and $120, and a lot of rods in that price range are not what you think they are. They are not the best rods. They don't have much sensitivity, they aren't very strong, or they have neither. And so that's the cool thing about this rod, is it has a lot of both for $110. So it's so much, so many qualities packed into this rod for $110 that you just don't see when it comes to other brands of rods out there. So thoroughly impressed by the price range that they put this rod, because this could easily go for $150, $160 in my book. But yeah. Second thing we're gonna go over about this rod is the strength. So although it says it is a heavy action rod, Dobyns runs a little light, so this is more of a medium heavy rod. But that being said, either way, it is an amazing all-around rod. You can frog with this, you can throw small swim baits, smaller glide baits, Senkos, top water. You can kind of do a little bit of everything with this rod. And that's the cool part that I really like about this, is that it's kind of a one-stop shop when it comes to, pond fishing, at least. I can bring this rod basically anywhere, and besides like drop shots and Ned rigs, basically throw everything I want on this. So that's the nice thing about this. Considering the fact too that a lot of my pond fishing consists of, mostly of heavier cover areas, so I'm frogging and using Senkos a lot. So that's what I love so much about this, about that part of it. So now let's go over the third reason, and that is sensitivity. When you think of a $110 heavy action rod, you don't think of a very sensitive rod. Usually rods at this price range, if they have strength, you're not going to get sensitivity, or if you have sensitivity, you're not going to get strength. Usually they sacrifice, one or the other. But in this case, you still get a lot of sensitivity for that rod in this price point. This is a great jig rod. This is what I use out at Folsom Lake with jigs, little finesse jigs, even flipping jigs, chatterbaits work fine with it. Just anything that, I just love everything on this. I mean, you get so much sensitivity, especially like Senkos. If you want to do like a Texas rig with like a 1/4 ounce weight pegged on there, you can get by with any of that stuff because you're going to feel that bite with this rod. So yeah, sensitivity is definitely a plus side of this setup. Alrighty, let's go over the last reason why I really like this rod, and I've kind of covered it already a little bit, but that is versatility. If I could only use one setup for the day, it would probably be this rod. And the reason why is because I can do everything with it. I mean, I can throw jigs, Senkos, frogs. I can drag tubes if I wanted to. It's an amazing jig rod. Chatterbaits, crankbaits. I can do everything with this. So yeah, versatility. This thing is extremely versatile. It says on the rod, it says it is rated for spinnerbaits, buzzbaits, Senkos, horny toads, jigs, and small swim baits, but it does way more than that. Trust me. Don't let the heavy action fool you. This is a great finesse baitcast rod as well. Perfect for Senkos. I mean, Texas rig Senkos, this is exactly the rod you want right here. I'm just gonna cover kind of what I have right now on this. This is the Shimano Corrado I. This rod retails for about $135, I believe. So with the rod, it's about a $250 setup. Overall, a really, really cheap rod and reel considering, you know, the quality that you get with this. On here right now, I do have 50-pound braid because this is my kind of my pond reel. You know, sometimes if I am going to a lake, I'll switch it with the reel that has like 10-pound fluoro on it if I want to throw jigs, you know, on a lake. But for ponds, I love the 50-pound test. That way I can frog and fish Senkos and get that out of cover. Now, on here right now, I have a little Kitech with the jig head. Usually, today I forgot fluorocarbon actually, but usually if I'm throwing this setup, I won't throw straight braid to something like this. You know, if it's a clear pond and the fish are finicky, I will usually tie like a 10-pound leader to it, and then I'll fish it that way. But either way, this setup just gets it done. This is kind of my all-around pond setup. Basically, if I'm quickly running to a pond to go fish for an hour, this is the setup I grab and go. Because of the fact that I don't have to worry about not being able to throw something on this. I mean, this thing can cover everything. That is basically going to do it for the video. If you guys enjoyed this review, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you guys want more reviews, you know, like different stuff. I can do some more reels. I can do baits. I actually haven't reviewed any baits yet. So if you guys want those, let me know. Yeah, just let me know what you guys want me to make videos of. And I will be happy to try to get it done. So yeah, we will see you guys next time on Humbug Outdoors Fishing. Yee!